take, Stephen?
Only as far as my mind and this book will take me, Wong.
A medical journal?
Yes, about an outbreak of insanity in the Catskill Mountains.
Do you know what exactly caused this epidemic?
No. No one seems to... By the Vishanti! What was that?
Well, Donald Blake isn't supposed to be here till Thursday.
Which means we have an intruder on this premise. One who will surely regret choosing this house to... By stars.
The Sorcerer Supreme! Where's this dimension Sorcerer Supreme? Nightmare's coming. Where is... Am I too late? Please don't tell me I'm too late.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme of this dimension. Who are you? Who is this Knightmare? And what is going on?
He's...
You're in this reality sanctum sanctorum, Earth 2005, within the grand multiverse. To shorten your questions, I am the Sorcerer Supreme. Your wound has been healed, and, well, Wong fixed the hole you made in the ceiling.
You're welcome.
My name's Clea, daughter of Umar. I am Faltine, and the current Sorcerer Supreme of the Dark Dimension.
The Dark Dimension?
Yes. Have you been there?
Unfortunately, yes. One of my closest friends was corrupted by being there by the name of Dormammu. I ended up locking him in there along with the rest of the mindless goons.
Oh. That was my uncle.
Your uncle was Dormammu.
Well, yes. Before you get the wrong idea, I am nothing like him. One of the first things I did when I became Sorcerer Supreme was fight him, which led to his death. I've been trying to cure my dimensions from his evils for months now.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that must have been hard on you.
It was. Thank you. Now then, we have more pressing matters to attend to.
Oh, right, yes. Who is Knightmare?
Nightmare's a demon from the dream realm, the living embodiment of all mortal spheres. One day he entered the dark dimension while I was facing off one of Dormammu's last loyalists, in a Hylas. It took me hours to fight him, and months to find him. It only took 2 seconds for Knightmare to decapitate with his blade.
You fool! I shall rule the dark dimension like your uncle before me. I am destined to rule over nonsense.
I'm assuming it took you a long time just to reach this moment. Ha! Only for little Bug to feel the wrath of my blade between his neck and his head.
He explained to me who he was in his proposal.
The other sorcerers didn't take the offer. I doubt you'll take it, but it's worth a shot. Join me in my conquest for the universe, and I shall keep your dimension safe.
Oh, Anfaria, no! You think I trust you? I shall...
Yes, I'm not worthy of killing me. I've heard it all before.
The dark dimension. It's gone!
I'm sorry about that. How'd you get out of there?
Well... I escaped by using a portal. I ended up in the Brimstone dimension. I tried to talk to the Sorcerer Supreme, but...
But?
They were dead. I then went to a few more. Elysian Utopian Peril, and nothing. By the time I took a dip across the astral planes, I already lost hope. I summoned one more portal due to the little hope I had left. I was thinking that realistically where I ended up next would be where I died.
And that's when you crashed into the roof.
Exactly.
Well, Clea, you have nothing to worry about. I have dealt with threats similar to Knightmare, Mephisto, Galactus, the Living Tribunal, hell, even Eternity himself.
Well, great. So what shall we do now?
I need to do a bit of research on Knightmare. I'm sure I have a few books on him somewhere. Why don't you go ask Wong for some food? He makes really good blueberry toaster strudel if you are curious. 10 out of 10.
Oh no! You broke my roof!
Come on, Strange, keep a knife within the lines. One cut slightly off, this man will die.
Relax, I'm the best doctor in New York. I've done this type of procedure 1,000 times before. Hell, I could probably do it blind if I wanted to. 1,000 times before.
Keep a knife within the lines.
I'm the best doctor in New York.
One cut slightly off, this man will die. Poor little Stephen, lost in the void of his own madness. Your puny mortal brain is nothing but an echo chamber of chaos.
Who are you?
I'm everywhere, yet nowhere. In the grand scheme of things, any and all questions you have about life are as small as a grain of salt. I am there when you pour your coffee in the morning. I am there when you go to bed. I was there when you were born, and I'll be there when you die. I was there when your siblings died. I'll be there at the start of time, and I'll be there at the end. You cannot see me, but I still watch. Always watching. always waiting for the perfect moment. Strike! After all, a moment is all I need.
What do you plan on doing?
I can't have you ruin my plans. So for my momentous moment, I shall drive you to the brink of insanity and give you one final push.
Are very series of deliberate,
There can be no peace in the world until the military power of Japan is destroyed.
Sorry to interrupt what you have planned here, Knightmare, but I have several words for you. 1. A moment is exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. Last I checked, this hasn't been 1 minute and 30 seconds yet. And I assumed you planned for this to go for much longer. 2. Stephen Strange is not set to die today. Not for a long time. And 3. Screw off!
The Ancient One. Where is Knightmare?
Even in death, I still have to save your life. I have driven him away for now. Soon your conscience shall return to your body. Between now and then, I have some advice for you.
Advice?
Yes. Like any demon, he can be banished back to his realm through an exorcism. However, Knightmare is more powerful than your average demon. You will need the help of several sorcerers. Find Agatha Harkness and the Scarlet Witch. If they, along with Clea, are not enough to sustain the demon, then find Mordo in his chains.
Hey, I see you're eating the strudels in my mind's eye. What's next, my breakfast burrito?
Wong. The Ancient One has spoken to me.
What did they say?
It's kinda confusing, but basically, we need to find beings known as Agatha Harkins and the Scarlet Witch.
Who?
I can't believe it's been 4 years.
Pietro was a good brother. Why did it have to be him? Why did you fucking kill him?
The sacrifice required a boy. Besides, he agreed to it.
Did he? Did he? Or is that something you say to make yourself feel better? Honestly, this is something that's been building up inside me for a while now. And I just have to say this. You are a horrible person. And I want to leave this stupid island.
If you want to talk like that, then fine, do so. Just remember who's the superior witch. When you have kids, you'll understand.
Are you doing research on them?
Yes, Agatha Harkins. Seems to be the leader of a witch cult back during the Salem witch trials. And Wanda seems to be a prophet, destined to do something wonderful or terrible.
Cool. What's the Salem witch trials?
Huh? Alright, you're from another dimension. Basically, a few hundred years ago, many people killed women out of paranoia, believing they were some evil, seductive sorceress that wanted nothing more to do than to turn innocent people to animals to eat. Gingers, women, and disabled people were targets of this tragedy. I mean, there were evil witches, but according to the Great Warlock Chronicles, only 9 were actually killed during the trials.
Fascinating. Perhaps I should read up on that.
One of the few sorcerers they actually caught was Giles Corey, crushed to death and died after 3 solid days of asking for more stones. So bizarre.
Agreed. But the point is, Agatha was one of the few witches who exposed herself and actually committed several heinous crimes.
Stuff like turning children and men into animals, sacrificing people and livestock for various spells, mainly immortality.
Outside of Wanda being some witch prophet, what's her thing?
Not sure. She was a sister of a being with super speed abilities, but that's all I know.
Okay then.
So all we need to do now is find them and explain to them what's going on.
Perfect. And then Knightmare will meet his Camafits. Can I ask you a question, Wong?
You're not getting a strudel.
Hello, Strange. Nice to talk to you.
What the?
So, I see you plan on getting some friends of yours to come and meet me. Why didn't you tell me we were allowed to invite the guests to our next big meetup? In that case, allow me to... Stephen Strange, meet Gargantos, the very thing that shall take you all to your death!
What the hell was that?
A beast sent by Knightmare to kill us. He was talking to me through my third eye.
If he can send one, he'll send more. We need to find the sorceresses now.
Alright, I'll create a portal. Wong, protect the sanctum while I'm gone.
Got it.
Sorry for what happened.
Thanks. This doesn't mean I've forgiven you.
I know. I want to talk about what happened. You were young and you didn't understand what was going on.
All I know was we were happy. We were fine. Then you took him away from this world.
Why had you and Pietro think that for your safety? He was after us and he wouldn't stop looking until he found both of you. Eric wanted the two of you for his plans, and I wouldn't let him take you.
We'll get through this, I promise, Mom. Tell me everything that happened.
Whoa. We mean you no harm.
What are you doing here?
Long story short, we're here to save the universe and we need your help.
What's threatening the universe? How did you know about our whereabouts? I worked very hard to keep us hidden.
All sorcerers and sorceresses can be tracked down by the Book of Warlocks. And our threat... well, our threat is this.
What was that?
Knightmare. He's a dream demon. We need to exorcise him to save the universe.
We'll do anything to help.
Glad to hear. Okay, Strange. What do we do now?
The rest of you go back to the Sanctum Sanctorum. Wong will guide you to the spirit room. I have an old friend I need to talk to. Alright, where did we leave you, you son of a... Ah!
Are you okay, Strange?
Damn it, Mordo! I thought you couldn't use magic in those chains!
Not main magic, no. But the cracks of the chains allow me to do wonderful things. So why are you here, Strange?
Well, it's because I need you. I need help with an exorcism.
With a what?
With an exorcism!
An exorcism. Oh, can the Sorcerer Supreme not do a basic exorcism? How weak have you become since you chained me in here?
It's not that. I'm trying to get rid of a Knightmare. He's too powerful for one sorcerer to take down. He's taken over several dimensions.
Fine. Since you're so desperate, I'll make a deal. I'll help you with your little exorcism, but you must release me. For good. Tick-tock, Strange. Time is ticking.
Fine.
Thanks. Now then, we have no time to lose. Let's get this over with.
I'm guessing the Ancient One told you to bring him? You must be so desperate to get his help.
That's a nice welcome back, Bong.
It's Wong, dumbass.
Right. Sorry.
We've known each other for 20 years, and a few months have passed, and all of a sudden you think my name is Bong, you mother...
Look, we'll discuss all this after we do this. Now then, everyone hold hands! Now then, on the count of 3, we should all chant the phrase, Ergothen Namas, 5 times. Once that has connected us to the portal, it shall open and Knightmare shall be trapped within our circle. After that, we shall all banish him back to the dream realm, and after that, we can all get blueberry strudels from Wong.
I am this close to slapping the third eye out of you. Stop recommending my craft.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm only recommending them because they're really good.
Thank you. But you can't have one.
Ergothen Namas. Ergothen Namas. Ergothen Namas.
How did I do? I think I took the part right. My drama teacher always said it was natural. Well, minus the whole main confusion thing.
How?
Strange, our minds are connected. I looked for any advantages and learned about your little plan and your past with Mordo. And as any reward, I took advantage of the situation, albeit a bit messy.
You killed my mother!
Don't even think about that, Strange. You know, I just realized something. If I killed you all now, then no one would stop me from taking over the universe. And if I take over the universe in a few days, I get bored of my own void of internal insanity.
So does this mean you'll let us go?
You never cease to amuse, Strange. I just need a goal that is both vast, fulfilling, and eternal. Something I can work on conquering and evolving for the rest of time and space. Something I can work on forever and ever so I never get bored. Like the multiverse.
No.
Yes, indeed. I shall take over and expand and destroy universes forever until everything is mine. And even better, the multiverse is an infinite void, more large than the universe itself, meaning I'll never truly conquer it, allowing me to expand and expand forever, without getting bored. It's genius!
It's madness! That's what it is!
Did I ask? Now then, whatever of them is dana ekabs. For diov, et soka, et mismab. Now then, time to begin my expansion.
Strange?